There are fungus among us. We're talking about mushrooms, and they're popping up everywhere. Casey Geraldo went to find out why you might be seeing more of them.
These are some of the mushrooms you'll find on a mushroom farm, but you may be seeing more and bigger mushrooms where you are because of the weather conditions.
You see how little they are? They're just starting to come out.
This is where Steve Shapson grows his own mushrooms.
You have to use live logs to grow mushrooms that you want to eat.
But not to find mushrooms you can eat. For Shapson and his Wisconsin Mycological Society, knowing mushrooms and foraging them is a way of life. And this year's been extra generous.
We did see a lot more chanterelles this year, yellow chanterelles.
Shapson says those mushrooms provide nutrients to trees, and they're growing more this year thanks to abrupt changes in the weather.
You like to have a dry period and then a wet period, and no rain at all. You don't want it to rain on the fungi because it just absorbs more water.
Which explains this year's mushrooms.
They just go nuts, and they produce a lot of fruiting bodies, and then mushrooms will absorb water too.
And while he says you can eat many mushrooms, you should be careful.
Never eat anything unless you're absolutely sure and you have some expert that tells you that it's okay.
That goes for dogs too. The American Kennel Club warns against pups eating unknown mushrooms. But Shapson says if you can join a group, an abundance can only be a good thing.
It's great. Free food.
As long as you're sure the mushrooms are safe. If you want to learn more about mushrooms and how they grow, you can find a link on TMJ4.com. In Mequon, Casey Geraldo, the Now Milwaukee.
Cook mine up a little butter. Thanks so much, Casey Geraldo.